Hey guys, it's the 21st. Have I made a video today? I don't know. But on the 21st, there is this thing going on YouTube. I need to close that. This ePrint live thing. And I'm basically sitting here like, I don't want to get out, because look, it's snowing again. And that sucks. It's cold. I mean, I like snow, but getting out in it is not good. So I'm going to, this is going to happen here in about 5 minutes, so I'm sending them a suggestion that they're going to possibly print out. And I say, a member of a wait staff at closing time dealing with a lollygagging customer. So we're going to see if that pops up on their little improve suggestion. I put an E on that. Adorable. That was not supposed to be there. Oh well. Improve suggestion. I have an idea on how to improve your improv, apparently. I don't know. But it may not even get on today. I guess you can send in suggestions until the 26th of January, so they might use it at some other point. But today on the 21st is when they're doing this, so we're going to see what happens.
We've got musical guests. White Rabbits and Stucky and Murray are going to be here, yeah? And, of course, my man, Mike Brown, DJing it up.
Apparently it's supposed to be people from the Upright Citizen Brigade or something.
I love that. Well done, Mike. You gave us a little taste. Oh. You're welcome. Yeah, there it is. Best color man in the business, folks. All right, and here to make the funny, improv actors from the Upright Citizens Brigade.
I already told them that, but thanks.
Started the Upright Citizen Brigade Theater. Let's give them a hand.
These are the people we'll be dealing with today. Well, I never watched the show, so I can't say I don't remember any of them.
Most importantly, you folks at home are going to help us out. You can submit your ideas from anywhere in the country. All you need is a smartphone or a computer.
Oh, okay.
Email your suggestions to
because they were saying something about a phone.
hpeprintlive.com.
And I was like, do I have to send it from my phone?
Ideas will come out here, right on stage with me. Or you can Twitter, if you're on Twitter, try @HP_IPG. All right? All we ask is that you keep it clean and keep it creative. You ready to do this thing? You guys ready to do this?
Let's see what the first suggestion is.
You ready to do this? I was born ready. He was born
That's what I was
ready.
waiting for.
To do this? All right. We've already got some suggestions been coming in, so let's just take the first one. This comes from Lisa. Lisa, my most embarrassing audition is the suggestion. My most embarrassing audition.
Okay, so just slate your name.
Okay, Sarah?
Are you kidding me? Sarah? Okay, yeah, we'll try.
No! It died!
Work with this.
I can change it.
No.
No! Well, anyway, I think you get the basic idea of what's going to be going on here today.
All you free buffet. Look, just stand over there. I'm sorry to interrupt the audition. Are you Sarah?
Yes, I am.
You left your adult diapers in the bathroom.
It's lagging.
You're kidding me. The name was one thing. Go get no.
So we'll just see if this even works at all. I'm sure they've probably already got their. I wonder if they asked for submission ideas before today, because I just saw the advertisements for it at the top of YouTube today.
Luxury adult diapers. That's why I came in.
I don't want to get a rash.
Why don't you just hold on to him, Johnson?
So yeah, it doesn't really look like it's working all that great. Maybe just for me, because
I got one on right
I have cable internet. You would think it would work better than this, but I don't know. Apparently, I don't know if they're going to do other shows or what. But apparently, I don't know if there were rules, because he said that woman's name. I didn't send him my name. Well, I guess I did, because I had it in my my thing at the bottom. Signature. I had it in my signature, so that was taken care of. But I'm sure they look at them as they come in, just to make sure people aren't, they're not going to get any nasty, emails like, oh, show us your penis, It's stopped. It's just completely stopped. So, But yeah, I'm sure they probably go to someone, and then they waft through the good ideas, and then they send them out. Apparently, they're supposed to send me an email if they use my idea. Like I said, it sounds like maybe they're going to do another show of this or something. But I don't know if I'll see them all or whatever. But I don't even know if I'm gonna see this one. I switched camera views and it's back on, so
Do crabs even have faces?
we'll see what goes on.
That's what I found.
Sorry, there's no name, but a supervillain's worst nightmare. Can you hear me? A supervillain's worst nightmare.
Oh, not mine. I got excited there for a second.
Supervillain's worst.
When there was no name, I got a little excited, but
Edmund.
I'm not Edmund.
Says,
Some of these are, pretty interesting ideas from people. I had like 5 minutes to come up with an idea, so that's the part. I just came up with something real fast. If I had clicked on it earlier today and found out more about it, and had more time to think of something a little bit more creative, because like this is an 18-year-old trying to teach an 80-year-old how to do the internet or whatever. So I guess that's a very basic, the waiter thing is probably a suggestion they get all the time. So they're probably looking for something a little bit more fancy than that, But of course, I guess no, it's lagging again. I switched cameras, you son of a bitch. Of course, I guess the supervillain thing. So something about the supervillain's worst nightmare. I didn't really get that one because they kept switching places. On Whose Line Is It Anyway? They had a very clearly defined. Because I was talking to the camera, so maybe that's why I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention. I'm distracted by vlogging. It happens a lot, but that was just for you, sex. So maybe I didn't really understand exactly what was going on because I wasn't paying attention. But on Whose Line Is It Anyway? They had clearly defined rules. Until you screw something up, you get to keep going. But I didn't quite understand. There wasn't. I don't know. There wasn't clearly defined rules in that one. So I was left a little bit what the hell is going on here? I may have to switch cameras again. That's very upsetting. I decided rather to just refresh the page and get nothing. No, there it is. It's coming on. It's coming on, I think. I don't know. I've got this red circly thing in the middle, and that's the red ring of death. Stop recording. Fuck. God damn, I still missed the button. What the hell? I understand this is nothing but because they're advertising this ePrinter or whatever. So it's one long thing. But I mean, it's kind of interesting being, interactive with it just to see if it's kind of like when I remember one of the best chat rooms I was ever in was actually one for Linda Dano back when she was on One Life to Live. I have watched soap operas before. I probably shouldn't admit that, but I did. And my question actually got asked. I was all excited.
a pest control technician.
Oh, I thought he didn't understand the question. God damn it! But that was not my suggestion either, obviously. I'm kind of wondering if they're just going to post these on YouTube at some point so people can just watch the shows. They won't be live, obviously. It'd be, more fun watching them live. But, this whole switching the camera thing and refreshing the page just to get it to work is a little bit annoying.
Another suggestion, hot off the presses here. A thank you. This is from Anthony, by the way. This is from Anthony.
I'm not Anthony either. It may be over already.
And now it is time for the musical styling
It's just
of White Rabbits.
That's what, I don't really know, how long they're gonna go, doing this. I don't know. I didn't get much of a chance to really look this over and see. I signed in using Facebook, so I apologize to the people on Facebook. It probably posted something on my wall by now, But, so I mean, I don't know. It doesn't even really say, from what I can see, how long they're going to be doing this. Or not. I'm listening to you say the same fucking thing over and over again. Okay, they're starting to say something different now. I wonder if I kind of want to check Facebook just to see what they did. Because you could either sign in using your Facebook or your Twitter. I'm like, I'm already here with YouTube. So like, I don't know why I have to sign up with my Facebook or my Twitter, other than you just want to post shit to my page. Oh, I guess I was forced to like it as well, you know. Oh, I need to watch country hip hop dancing, Mark, and I will. I did use the word lollygagging. That might be interesting enough to warrant it. He's searching right now while the music is playing, just to look for. Well, you know, they have to show off the printer again, of course. I wonder if this counts as copyrighted material, and YouTube wouldn't want me uploading it. That'll be interesting. I swear, one of these days, I'm probably going to get my channel shut down for for posting all this shit that I attempt to get away with. But Nick sent me a video today with somebody's penis in it, so you know what? Like, I'm not that concerned. Oh, well, I just started recording accidentally. But you know what? If they do my suggestion, if they mention me on here, I sure as fuck am showing the whole goddamn thing off.
Alright, this is from Danny.
I'm not Danny.
Danny said,
Fuck you, Danny.
I love it. Alright. Jason M. writes in, 2 old ladies robbing a bank.
Oh.
2 old ladies robbing a bank.
Well, they had Jason, and then they had M, so I was like, well, maybe they thought Martheev was my last name? I don't know if that was on there somewhere, so I got excited for a second. But fuck you, Jason M. Jason Mraz is in on this thing? This just became awesome. Okay, only Nick will really understand. Although he got me to talk about this one time on my vlog. I don't remember which video it's in, but Nick, I almost said Jason Mars. Thank you so goddamn much.
Alright, how you doing, Mike? I like it. Give me a taste. Give me more of that. That's good stuff. Alright. This one's coming from Yana? Yeah? This comes from Jason. And Jason, his suggestion is the most useless superpowers.
God damn it.
The most useless.
Too many fucking Jasons are in on this shit. About the time I don't record one of these, it's gonna be mine.
Print fresh ideas the moment.
Oh, now they're just doing a commercial.
Introducing the new web connector.
Never mind. I'm eating my jujus. My Christmas jujus.
Welcome back to ePrint Live. If you've been watching on your computer,
Oh,
you've been having a blast, but
that I got for 10 cents. This is a weird camera. There's Mike Riggle. Apparently he made it big on YouTube, and now he's back for a special performance that for some reason they're not showing us. I don't know. I'm afraid to switch cameras though, because I'm assuming one of the other cameras is the musical camera, because they're still showing this guy, like, kind of jamming to the music a little bit and looking through the suggestions. They're not even showing the musical performance on this camera, apparently, at all. But I'm afraid if I switch away from this camera, since it's been working and I haven't had to restart the page in a while, that, you know, is that annoying to have in the background? That it won't work. Should not let myself get distracted, because that was an obvious example of what happens when I'm trying to say something and then it like branches off in 5 other different directions. Dude, don't you lie. I had the camera on you the whole time. You were not into that.
you might look. Oh my God, there's so many. Let's see. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. I'm gonna go with this one, Mike. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I got lots to choose from. I'm gonna go with this one. I can do that. Always. Exactly. You saw the mashup. He could think what he could do to me if he really wanted to. It would be awful. All right, Matt sends in a suggestion.
Like, I don't even understand some of the stuff they're doing. Like, this skit was supposed to be about... It was supposed to be about a kid getting his teeth pulled for the first time at the dentist.
Making out of teeth, you love the plan.
With a shiny signed on because you.
And the first skit that they started doing, like, people keep switching places, and the first person was actually playing a child, and the other person was playing the dentist.
I usually don't go home with somebody after the first day.
Maybe I just don't understand the underground comedy thing. Like, maybe they just build upon, like, or, like, it just seemed like the girl came in and did something completely random that had nothing to do with the suggestion. You know? I don't know. I guess maybe they just get an idea and they run with it, maybe. Like, this skit is supposed to be about why the chicken... A chicken deciding why to cross the road. And it started out with two farmers, like, kicking out chicken feed. And I'm like, that's not supposed to be the joke, from my understanding of it. It's supposed to be a bunch of random why the chicken decided to cross the road. Like, oh, look, there's a, titty bar over there, which would work because it has chicken breasts. Tyson's titty bar, but it's like they're focusing on the farmers. Like, the one guy is trying to play a chicken, but he's just, like, standing there. He's not even... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really understanding the comedy stylings of the underground comedy tour today.
Alright, we got two good ones here. Let's go with Aaron's first, alright? Aaron. Hey, Frank? Yeah, just... Alright. This one, no name. We need the names, guys. You get a shout out. What? Annoying guy at a basketball game.
And see, here again, the joke was supposed to be about the annoying guy at the basketball game. And, like, the skit turned into the guy behind them being an actor from TV or something, and he was researching a role.
Raise your hand if you've played a Sasquatch in a film before.
So it's just like the skit isn't even about the annoying guy,
I haven't seen you since Sasquatch 4. Sasquatch takes the kids.
Yeah, that skit had little to nothing to do with the annoying guy at the game.
Okay, this one comes from, and by the way, good job on these suggestions, America. Wonderful job. These are great suggestions. Keep them coming, please.
Hope this is mine.
Dominic.
Fuck you, Dominic! That would have been a great time for that to be my suggestion, because he's like, oh yeah, great job on these suggestions, America. You're doing a great, awesome job. And here's, Jason from Martheev Manor doing his thing. Yeah, he's great. He's super awesome. We love him. Nobody loves me. I'm not loved by the ePrint underground comedy tour rednecks. No, that was Jeff Foxworthy and his guys.
All right, Michael X.
Something else is going on. Not on this camera.
Riggle, and we are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and your mobile phone. How do we do it? HP's new technology makes it all possible. If you can eat... You guys ready for some more?
Yes.
You ready? Yeah, all right. Oh, there's so many to choose from, Mike. I don't know what to do. I do. All right. Getting locked in your car during Mardi Gras. All right, our next suggestion comes from Kimberly. Suggestions.
They actually had a funny one.
Was it gold? Was it awesome? It was dope. Sounded good. I know it was good. All right. I hope you were watching. All right. This next suggestion comes from James. Things you can say to your dog, but not your gun, Frank. Well done. That was not an easy one. Nice job. All right. This one comes from Sharolyn. Not Sharolyn. Sharon.
Okay, something weird just happened. Apparently they can't use any sort of name whatsoever, because this skit's about, the three brothers find out they're dating the same girl. And he's like, hey, do you want to see a picture of my girlfriend on Facebook? And the one guy was like, no. So he's like, do you want to see a picture of my girlfriend on a social media site? So, but I'm like, I had, like, signing in with Facebook was one of my choices. It was either Facebook or Twitter. Like, I guess I could understand not mentioning the Wizard of Oz like they almost did in one of their sketches. But like Facebook, like I signed in with Facebook. Like maybe that, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that they're attached to this project. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's just like an application or whatever. Like I guess necessarily, you know, like Facebook doesn't necessarily support Farmville, but they have it on there to make them ad revenue, you know, whatever. But I don't know. That's kind of weird how like he couldn't even mention Facebook, but it's how I signed into this event, you know? Unfortunately, I was vlogging and apparently just missed something really funny. The girl in the background went crazy. Apparently, they're going to be putting these clips up. I don't know if they're going to cut the show down and clip it, you know, because they said something about... I got an email from them, I checked my email, and it said that must be setting up an interview. I don't know. There's just two guys over there. Or he's standing with that guy. But, yeah, I totally don't know what I was saying. They said that they were gonna, if they used your suggestion, they'd send you a link. You know, they'd email you a link so that you could see your clip done, you know, brought to life. So apparently they're gonna put these up as clips. Apparently they have a channel on YouTube, and but yeah, they took actual comments from their videos and put them together in a song. Some of them are interesting, taken out of context. That was Stuckey and Murray, in case you were wondering.
Right, guys are doing good? Yeah. This is not easy. This is not easy. All right. Mall security guards laughing at what they see. Can't decide what it's going to be. All right, James. We're going to go with James. By the way, this next one is from Brian. Comes from Peter in Sebastian. All right. This one comes in from Melly. Charles Bell from Utah, Alabama.
I'm curious, like, it's 3:38, so if they're planning on going for 2 hours, they've got, you know, like 20 minutes. I can probably... Cause, I mean, it's interesting to see if they do my thing live, but, I mean, I assume they're gonna, like I said, put this up, you know... Oh, the smoke is probably left over from the... There's a lot of smoke on there now. I don't know how easy it is to see, but it's probably from the... They had another musical thing going on. Like, I can maybe wait around another 20 minutes, but, like, I've been sitting here for 2 hours, like, waiting, you know, just to see if they do mine or whatever, and... I don't know. I get this feeling maybe they're a little bit hindered because every time they think about doing maybe a little risque joke, they kind of back off. And it could be because, you know, it's on YouTube and they can't say naughty things. Like maybe they would be better if I was seeing them in their own environment, you know, where they could say whatever they wanted. But I don't know. It almost feels a little jilted today.
Katie from Plano, Texas says teenager. Here's another one from Matthew.
Buffy's watching. Aren't you, Buff?
Oh, that is awesome. That is glorious. And you got to see it. You saw it live. Yes, that just happened. All right. This next one comes from Janine. Suggestion has no name. Sorry. But a mortician suggestion. Some more improv. These guys are
One of the last of the day.
You're like, unbelievable. You're like juggernaut. And sorry I jumped in. I can't help myself. I see you guys playing. I'm like, I gotta play too. All right, Mike, you want to play?
Can I play?
No, you can't. But I just want to know if you want to.
I really want to.
All right, nice. I'm sorry. I'm looking for some right here. Okay, how about this is from Norbert, and put them all together and see what you come up with. Because I can do that, because I'm driving the bus here. All right. First suggestion from Alex in Miami, just married in Vegas. And from Marcus, just got pulled over, you need to talk your way out of a ticket. Let's put those together.
Well, it looks like they decided to go for 2 hours because they are closing it down now. So,
Except for you and Real Quiet Ghost, you had the worst ideas I've ever seen in my life. Let's give
Real Quiet Ghost had some terrible ideas apparently. Like, I want to know what those are now. Oh, it's rebroadcasting. I don't need to watch the whole 2 hours again. I don't really think I need to watch any of it again, really. Could be. I mean, like I said, I don't know. Maybe they were hindered by the fact that they couldn't mention, like, Facebook, like I was talking about, or any time there's this one time where he almost said something about, like, I can't remember what the meeting, or something about the committee meeting to come up with names, or for new slogans for the state or whatever. Excuse me. He said, well, how about the only, he started to say something about the only reason to come to the committee meetings was for the, for the committee frontrunner's hot ass, or something. Like, he was going to say something along those lines, and then he stopped himself because he's like, oh, I'm on YouTube, I can't do that. So they were really, and I don't know, maybe that's, because something I noticed that they would do is they were just kind of trying to pull. That's how some of these skits would get completely off of the thing that they started with, was like somebody would mention something like one of the skits that I can remember was they were sitting around. It was a family having dinner in the dark, and they're like, "Oh, well, who are you?" or whatever. Like, I hear a fourth voice in the room. Who are you? And he was like, "Oh, I'm Bearded Jim from down the street." And then, like, some of the jokes, like, revolved around his beard. It's like, it's like they were kind of just throwing stuff at the wall to see what stuck, and then it's just like, somebody might have an idea of what to run with of one of the ideas that somebody came up with, just, a minor detail. It's just like in one of the skits, the guy was like, "Yes, I'm your son, the fireman," and I'm like, the fireman had nothing to do with what the skit was supposed to be about or the suggestion, but that's what they ended up. That's where some of the comedy ended up running, was like, "Oh, fireman, blah 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 blah," and it's just kind of like they added little details that weren't really necessary and had nothing to do with what they were supposed to be talking about, but because that's the only thing they could come up with to make jokes about, that's what they ended up making jokes about, and it really had nothing to do with, but like I said, I mean, maybe the problem is they were on YouTube and they couldn't really say what they really wanted to say. So, I mean, but it was an interesting idea. It's not live anymore. Shut up. It was an interesting idea, and I mean, it'd be, I would participate again just to participate, have fun. I mean, it is kind of, exciting sitting here seeing if they pick my suggestion. And, over the next 5 days or whatever, apparently they're picking more suggestions. Goodness, yawn. But, I might share this on Facebook and stuff just so people can get involved if they want to get involved, and keep sending in their ideas, and maybe they'll, pick one and run with it. I don't know if they're doing a bunch of little mini skits or if they're just doing one skit a day. Like, I don't really know. They're not really, they weren't really forthcoming with that information just over the next, 5 days of comedy or whatever. They were going to be, making up more skits. But, they got me to sit here and watch basically a 2-hour-long commercial. So, it worked for them. And, that's what YouTube opens up some interesting opportunities, to do little things like this. So, I would say get involved if you get a chance. Like, I saw that commercial at the top of the main page all day long, and it's like, oh, I've got a few hours. Like, the first time I remember it said something about 4 hours, like it was a countdown to when this would actually be happening. And of course I fell asleep in the chair for a little while. I've got to do that. As I choke. Yeah, like, I kind of wish that I'd looked this up a little bit sooner and, found out more information about it. Oh my goodness. It's 4 o'clock now, so I'm kind of tired a little bit. So I'll probably go into bed, especially since I gotta, well, you know, hopefully I'll be up in time to watch a horror movie, but, and also we have David Windler. We have his little birthday get-together tomorrow at Siam, so I've never been there, and that'll be fun. We're gonna surprise him. So this was interesting today. It was a good, you know, interesting way to spend a couple hours doing something that I don't normally do. You know, like I was gonna watch American Idol, but it's like, you know, I can watch American Idol anytime. I mean, and even though for me personally this wasn't the funniest, you know, stuff I'd ever seen, like I said, that could possibly be because this is YouTube, and you know, you can't just necessarily say whatever you want on YouTube, especially if you're doing something for like partnership and stuff, or if you're doing something, you know, and also like who knows what brand of person is watching this, you know, it might not. I don't really think 80-year-olds or, you know, old people or older people who wouldn't appreciate, you know, cutting-edge humor would necessarily be using YouTube. But I guess because it's YouTube is more the younger crowd, you know, so I think they would have been fine to get a little bit more risque with their comedy. But I understand maybe HP was like, don't do that. So it would be interesting to see something like this without restrictions, you know, necessarily. But that's not to be on YouTube, at least not yet. It's a little interesting, you know, interactive thing, and these are always fun and interesting. You know, like I said, just, you know, like entering a chat room with a soap opera star, or, you know, submitting an idea to see if they act it out live on YouTube. You know, it's always a little fun, you know, see if you pop up or not. You know, that's part of the fun. So I would say if they do something like this again, get involved and enjoy it, because if you got the time, you know, if they don't tell you it's 2 hours long, but, you know, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it.